What a day to be alive. Today's the day. I have a bracelet that I wear every day that says just that. Today's the day. It's a daily reminder that every day we get to live is a day that we get to choose what we do with it. And many of the people here, considering where you are right now, have made a daily decision to be great in athletics, academics, and in life. Some days you may have more time and energy to offer than other days, but that's the point. Every day is a new day to give what you can, and that is enough. For those of you who don't know me, I can be quite cliche at times, so allow me to get the cliches out of my system from the start. Here are some words of wisdom to you from me, stolen from really famous people. Wherever you go, go with your heart. Confucius. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. Eleanor Roosevelt. Be a reflection of what you'd like to see in others. If you want love, give love. If you want honesty, give honesty. If you want respect, give respect. You get in return what you give. Unknown. And finally, an F. Scott Fitzgerald quote to finish off the cliche, yet true, words. For what it's worth, it's never too late, or in my case, too early, to be whoever you want to be. There's no time limit. Stop whenever you want. You can change or stay the same. There are no rules to this thing. We can make the best or the worst of it. And I hope you see things that startle you. I hope you feel things you've never felt before. I hope you meet people with a different point of view. I hope you live a life you're proud of. If you're not, I hope you have the strength to start all over again. We put on these silly gowns, silly hats, and we all gather together to take part in a really cool ceremony in celebration of a milestone that not everyone is fortunate enough to experience. We are fortunate not by coincidence or by accident. We are here because we have worked our asses off for this opportunity to put on these silly gowns and smile for a graduation picture in this silly hat to document this moment that we've worked so hard to get to. But hard work is not the only thing that allows us to be here. Look around you. It is because of the people that sit beside you, the people that have cheered you on all these years from the sidelines. It is because of your family and dear friends that have loved you endlessly and unconditionally. Without the support of the people who love you, you would not be here. You are so loved, and the silly cap on your head is proof of that. If you haven't already, and even if you already have, please take this time to thank your loved ones that you are so fortunate to be sitting next to. Hug, kiss, high five, or whatever you do to express your gratitude and appreciation for their endless love and support. Okay, it doesn't stop there. So far, you are here because of hard work and your loved ones, but there are very important people missing from that equation. Without going down the long list of names, can we please just take a moment to express our gratitude to the wonderful, hardworking people up here on stage. They've given so much of their own time to make our time here not only possible, but so special. Over the years, I've learned that life is filled with moments of clarity. These moments may come in forms of conversations, interactions, quiet little moments to yourself, or some other types of experiences. These moments of clarity are yours to experience if you just pay attention. Take a moment right now to think of one of those moments of your own. While you think, I will tell you about one of my own. Freshman year, my professor asked me what I wanted to do when I grew up. Appropriate phrasing, because clearly I wasn't a grown-up yet. This is a question I've been asked countless times over the 4 years, as I'm sure you can all relate to. But this one particular conversation helped shape my answer to the rest of the 1,000 similar questions I was going to be asked. Professor Whitlock sparked an idea in me by suggesting a degree I might be interested in based on our conversation. This was a very simple conversation, but I experienced a shift in my life. I felt a sense of direction, and while I wasn't entirely sure what direction I was headed, I felt a pull and followed my heart. You may have thought of your own moment by now, thinking, that's where it all changed. Or maybe you're wondering if you've ever had such a moment. Well, you have, whether or not you know it. Life is made up of billions of moments and decisions. Thinking about that, consider how incredible it is that we're all here today. The thousands of separate but similar decisions that somehow aligned to put us here together in the same room, celebrating each other's accomplishment of graduating from the University of New Mexico. I don't mean the decision to wake up, get dressed, get in the car, and drive to the pit, or whatever its new name is. I mean 10, 15, 20 years ago, and all of the years since. All of your decisions made in the past 20 plus years have led you to this moment. When you chose your sport, or when your sport chose you, it was you who made the decision every day to put in the work, to go to that field, pool, track, court, park, or gym that made it possible for you to become an expert in your trade. Not to mention the everyday decisions to put in work into school and time with family and friends. It was a collection of all these smaller decisions that got you noticed by recruiters at UNM that allowed you to make the big decision to come here in the first place. Though we have each lived different lives, we still all ended up in the same place at the same time. This is no coincidence. I really do believe that people come into our lives for a reason. I can speak to that through the friendships that I've made here with the people that have not only profoundly impacted my life, but are now a permanent part of me. So in the coming years, I challenge you to be conscious and open to experiencing those shifts in your own life. Over the years, we've learned and grown together as a class. We've become a forest. In the beginning, 4 to 5 years ago, freshman year, we were seeds with grand potential. Some of the trees that we've grown into are conference champions, others are NCAA champions. Some of the trees in our forest broke school records, some are planning to go to the Olympics. Other older trees are playing professional sports, going to world championships. Some trees get to represent their home countries. And not to mention how smart our forest is in academics, some trees are on the path to curing cancer. The collective we is what makes our Lobo forest so grand. We are not just a forest of one uniform type of tree, but of trees from all over the world, of many sizes and statures. The thing I think that is so great about trees is their resilience and strength, not to mention their beauty. When a lightning bolt strikes a tree, it eventually grows back and continues on in the course of its life. The life of a tree is sturdy. It is collaborative and kind. One single tree in a forest may be home and shelter to 1,000 other creatures. A tree is reliable and giving of itself in order to provide a home, nourishment, and well-being to the greater majority. But trees do not become trees without crucial life-giving components: sunlight, carbon dioxide, and of course, water. Each crucial component may represent something different to everyone. The sunlight that helped me grow were my coaches. Who knew that getting benched would be so beneficial to the growth of my character and heart? They also taught me that your sport is not who you are, it's what you do. The carbon dioxide that allowed me to become the tall, strong tree that I am were my teammates and best friends, who taught me that hard work and talent are two very different things. With them, I learned to laugh, to cry, to sweat, all at the same time. But with them, I also learned how to sacrifice. The sacrifice of our time, energy, and social life for our sport, and the water that made life possible was and always will be my family, who are the ones that taught me how to be a teammate. My family was the first team I was ever a part of. They taught me how to compete and love your competitor at the same time. I grew up in a competitive family with siblings who pushed me to be my very best, or sometimes just pushed me down to the ground. But more importantly, they taught me how to love unconditionally. The difference between us and actual trees is this: we are not rooted in place. We get to move. We get to dictate our surroundings and ultimately our lives. As author Robert II once said, as you continue to grow, remember to challenge yourself every day to do better and be better. Remember, growth starts with the decision to move beyond your present circumstances. I've come to cherish this simple fact. Time is the one thing we have that is ours to do with as we choose. And it is what we do with our time that makes up much of who we are. But the thing about time that makes it so precious is that it is fleeting. I'm sure we can all understand that at this point in life. I mean, look where we are. Our graduation ceremony, if you hadn't yet realized. One thing I can take away from my experience as a student athlete here at UNM is this: life is collaborative. It is give and it is take. If you want the position, take it. But in order to take it, you have to give. You have to give of your time, your energy, sleep, your thoughts and emotions. You have to sacrifice and give of yourself. And then when you've given, you get to take it. When you give, the law of cause and effect states that something of equal value will come right back for you. And this is where you take. Because of my conversation with Professor Whitlock and his advice, now when people ask me what I want to be when I grow up, my first thought is usually, I don't have to worry about that because I'm never going to grow up. But then I tell them, as I will tell you right now, I'm really not sure. I've got options, opportunities, and ideas, but nothing is solidified and nothing is certain. I am, however, certain of the uncertainty, and that is completely fine. I'm here to tell you that it's okay not to have a damn clue what you're going to do when you grow up. The character and strength you have from being a Lobo student athlete and as a graduate from the University of New Mexico will take you where you are meant to be. I've come to understand that it's not what you want to do that matters. What matters is who you are when you do those things. And because I know who I am, as a person and as a Lobo, I'm certain that my future is bright and the uncertainty is looking pretty damn good. While I don't know what I want to do or what I wanted to say on my business card, or if I even want a business card for that matter, I do know what I want to be when I grow up. I want to be kind. I can say with clarity that the most important thing I will take away from my experiences at UNM is that kindness is power. If you can be anything, be kind. Opportunities are endless, but life is fleeting. So whatever it is that you do, go all in. And whoever gets to work beside you, know they get to experience something and someone extraordinary. And lastly, what kind of graduation speech would this be without a quote from one of the greatest doctors of all times? Sometimes you'll never know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory. Dr. Seuss. Enjoy today, because today you graduate from college. Congratulations, graduating class of 2017. Good luck. And in the words of Myers, go into the world and do well, but more importantly, go into the world and do good. I wish you happiness. Thank you.